Now Tom Schimmerling with Schimmerling Injury Law has today's Lawyers on Call. Last week we started to talk about what makes a strong personal injury case and what other factors are involved.
Well, another thing that makes a strong personal injury case is you would like to be able to show 100% fault on the other party, or as much fault as possible, without having fault on the person that you're representing, because well, sometimes I get calls, for example, for people who have a slip and fall or a trip and fall or get hurt at a business premise, and they say, "Do I have a case?" And the first thing I ask is, what did the business do wrong? Well, the same applies to a car accident too. What did the other driver do wrong? So showing fault is always a critical factor.
And what other factors are there?
So another thing that makes a strong personal injury case is if there is zero fault on you, or again, as little fault as possible. Your percentage of fault is going to reduce the case value. For example, if you're 90% at fault for an accident, like in New York or Florida, where I also practice, you're entitled to recover 10% of the full value of your case, and that's very unusual. I'm not sure I've ever had a case like that, but legally that's how it works. And if you're 50% at fault, you're entitled to recover 50% of the value of your case. Now in Pennsylvania, where I also handle a lot of cases, we have to prove the other party is over 50% at fault, or you can't recover anything at all. All the states are different.
So fault is a very important factor in this.
Yes, and basically as your own level of fault increases, your case value decreases, and vice versa. Sometimes I'll have clients say, why am I getting an offer basically less than what I see some of your other cases on your website? Other clients have received much larger amounts of money. And of course there's so many different reasons. Sometimes I'll have to discuss the issue of fault, but also remind them that some insurance adjusters are very unreasonable, and that's why some cases we have to put into litigation to make sure that our clients always get the maximum award.
You can watch Lawyers on Call with Schimmerling Injury Law only on Around the Tiers. To review today's segment and to find more, head to WBNG.com, click on Around the Tiers, and select Lawyers on Call from the drop-down menu.